Set. Check. Good afternoon. This is the Design Review Committee at this point.
Mr. Chair, we'll convene the Planning Commission meeting first, and because we do need to do a reappointment for the Design Review Committee, and then we'll break into a joint meeting between Design Review and Planning Commission.
Okay. Thanks, Jake. Call the meeting to order. I'm Rich Spiker. I'm the Vice Chair. Mark Klecker is not here today. Tony Maslowski. Colin Russ.
Presently via Zoom, yes.
Okay. Jason Wazorg. And Amanda Burlingham, the alternate, is Adele.
Not in attendance today.
Not in attendance. Okay, first item, approval of the May 17th, 2002 meeting minutes of the Planning Commission.
Motion approved.
Motion, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, there is a second. All in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Aye. Aye.
Thank you all. Reappointment of Design Review Committee members. Jake, who is up for reappointment?
So we have three members needing reappointment. Mr. Dahlkemper, Mr. Spiker, and Mr. Stagg. All representatives, landscape architect, and historical society. Spoke with Mr. Stagg. He's informed his board that he'd like to continue to stay on in that role. I reviewed the kind of administrative procedures for the reappointments, and so the Planning Commission does have the authority to reappoint, and that's what we'd like to do today.
Okay. Do I have a motion for reappointment of the three named members?
Whose nominees are those? I know there's carryovers, but who are they originally? City council or mayor?
I'm not entirely positive whether, a lot of times those are joint decisions, so I'm not entirely positive who the original nominee was, or nominator.
Yeah. I think. I think.
You've been on it a long time.
Been a long time. I think that at that time the mayor appointed me.
And I believe that it has been in
Right.
consultation with the mayor's office.
Yeah.
I make a motion to approve.
Second?
I'll second.
All right, thank you.
Second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Okay, thank you all very much. So we've been reappointed. So now we will do a joint review of the Design Review Committee and the Planning Commission for two properties. Is that correct, Jake?
Correct.
Okay.
I could read those off if you'd like. We'll start with 249 East 2nd. We have the review of a waterfront conditional use application. Construction of a single-family dwelling located at 249 East 2nd Street, submitted by Diamond Design Construction on behalf of Lance Besner and Marissa Hughes. This property is located in the WR Waterfront Residential District, so it's subject to conditional use review and approval. We do have representatives here for the applicant. If you wouldn't mind, give us a brief overview, and then we'll just open the floor to any questions.
My name Mike Kolosnichenko with Diamond Design Construction. We would like to build a house for this couple, and we already submit all plans and everything. I don't have good experience with, never got meetings like this, you know, first time. I don't know.
Do any members of either the Design Review Committee or Planning Commission have a question for the applicant? So this is a two-story house with, looks like a widow's walk on the third floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the exterior material? I see the photo, but what's the actual material you're going to use on the exterior of the building?
We're gonna use EFIS, exterior insulation finish system. Like stucco, I can tell that's another name.
There are no other questions, concerns? Who gets to, do we need to do two motions in this case?
I think we will have design review do an initial motion to recommend to the planning commission, and then have the planning commission do a motion to recommend to council.
So can I ask for one of the Design Review Committee members to make a motion for approval?
Sure, I make a motion to approve the design as submitted.
Okay.
I
Second?
second it.
All members of the Design Review Committee can signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Appears to be unanimous. Thank you. The Planning Commission. Can someone,
I'll make a motion.
okay,
Second.
second. All members of the Planning Commission, if you want to make a motion for approval, signify by saying aye. Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay, again, unanimous. You're approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next one.
Review of a waterfront conditional use application for construction of a single-family dwelling located at 463 West Front Street, submitted by Donald Morphy. This property is also located in a WR waterfront residential district. Mr. Morphy?
Good afternoon. I'm building a three-story single-family residence at that property. Originally, there was a up and down two rental units that I tore down a couple of years ago, and this is being built for my final home. It's basically second floor, single floor living with a garage under, and a third story mezzanine. If you have any questions about any of the specific design features, my architect, Diane Hendricks, is on Zoom right now.
Diane, did you have anything to add?
No, other than, material-wise, on the exterior, we're gonna have stone at the ground floor level, veneer stone, and then, he does have a, balcony and a bayfront, and, we're hoping to do a standing seam metal roof, with interior gutters and Marvin elevated windows and hardy plank shaped shingles. Versatile insulated fiberglass landscape features are shown on the rendering. We've included a color rendering.
Do members of either the commission or the design review committee have any questions?
Yeah, what is the setback? Assuming it's off of West Front?
Yeah, well, it did get changed because the zoning commission found out that Front Street is not actually a city street. And so the frontage got changed to, what's the side street? So the setbacks were changed slightly from that.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part. They were changed to what?
Well, the setbacks were changed because the actual front of the building, quote unquote, was not Front Street anymore because Front Street apparently is not actually a city street.
I can clarify that a little bit.
Yeah.
So the Front Street area is not a city right-of-way. It's actually Port Authority property, even though it's a maintained city street. The applicant did obtain a variance, a setback variance for the garage doors facing Walnut, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So the side yard setback, it becomes a side yard setback for Front Street. It's normally, it would be 2 front yards for a corner parcel.
Yeah.
But they did obtain a variance, so all of the zoning issues have been addressed. Yes.
What kind of plantings do you expect?
Pardon me?
What kind of plantings do you expect?
Well, actually, there, if you see, there's on below the balcony on the Walnut Street side, there is a built-in bed, and the rest of it will be grass, but we plan on enclosing the yard to the south completely with privacy fence. So that'll be mostly grass. And as it turns out, there's not actually much landscaping to be done. It's a very, very small lot.
Okay. The rendering reflects the colors you intend to.
Yes, that's exactly how the house is set to be built. There was a small change at on the west side. We're probably going to go around with a brick top where that white bar is above the garages. But that would be the only change right now that we envision, yes, right along there.
Okay. Any other questions? No? So will the member of the Design Review Committee like to make a motion for approval?
I move that we move forward with 643.
463.
Oh, I'm sorry, 463 West Front Street.
Okay. Second? All right. All members of the Design Review Committee in agreement signify by saying aye. Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. All right, to the Planning Commission. Sir.
I make a motion to approve as is.
Second.
Second? All members of the Planning Commission, please vote aye if
Aye.
you're in approval. Aye. Unanimous again. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. think we had one other member attending via Zoom, so we can ask if there's any public comment.
Yep.
And for those attending by Zoom, if you would like to make a comment, please use the raise hand function in the Zoom app, and we can, you can be heard. So once again, if you're attending by Zoom and you'd like to make a comment, use the raise hand function. We'll wait a couple seconds for that. Mark, did you have a comment?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if this acknowledged that. Yeah, I was just simply going to say, you know, that for the record, I looked at the early maps and directories of the areas, and there's no historical conflicts with either of these projects. There was nothing significant on either one.
Thank you.
So.
Thanks, Mark.
Okay, welcome.
I don't see any other folks indicating that they wanted to make any comments, so I think we can close the public comment.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you, everybody.
Aye.
Thank you.